What is happening, guys, and thank you for tuning into Rules for Rebels. Today we're going to be talking about how to have a Shopify store as a 16-year-old. So I actually got an email the other day from Jetto, and Jetto was actually in the process of setting up a Shopify store. He'd completed setting up the store. I think he was at the point of having to set up a payment processor, went to go set up his Shopify payments, and realized that he needs to be 18 years old. So he asked his folks if he could use their social security number, and their response to him was no, they take their serial numbers. Their social security numbers very seriously, totally understandable, as they should. So he's kind of between a rock and a hard place. Like, how can he set up a Shopify store? So I figure it must be possible because Alex Becker makes at least 2 videos a day telling us how 16-year-olds are becoming millionaires off Shopify. So there must be a way. But on a more serious note, here's my advice to Jetto is I don't know how you ask your parents, Jetto. I mean, ultimately you do need an adult to be on the account. When you set up a payment processor, when you get a relationship with a payment processor, you're essentially entering into a contract. And the reason, like, a lot of people wonder, like, why are payment processors so strict? Why do they have so many rules? Ultimately, at the end of the day, if you lose money, if you get a bunch of chargebacks, if you ring up a bunch of stuff and don't send it out, ultimately PayPal or Stripe or whoever your payment processor is, they're ultimately the ones on the hook at the end of the day. And not only can minors not enter into contracts, but you probably don't have much money for them to go after should they need to do that. So here's what I would say. Now, I don't know how you approach your parents. I don't know if you just went to them and, hey mom, can I have your social for a Shopify store? Your mom may not even know what a Shopify store is. So there's no guarantee your parents are going to go for this, but I would actually approach your parents with a business plan. Tell them, look, I want to start an online business. I think it would be good for me. I think it would be a learning experience. I could potentially make some money for college. Here's what Shopify is. Explain what Shopify is to them. They may not know what Shopify is. They may not really know anything about e-commerce. Let them know what you plan on selling. Basically just show them that you have a plan. How am I going to source my stuff? What am I paying for my inventory? What am I going to be able to resell it for? Have a plan for, because I know he mentioned that they were worried about taxes. Have a plan for, okay, I'll set aside $300 so at the end of the year we can go into an accountant and he can figure out the taxes for us. This is something I'm really interested in. I think another thing that's important is show them that this isn't just a passing fad. This isn't something that you're going to work on for a week or two and then push to the side and forget about. Like, this is actually something that you're committed to doing, and show them you have a plan. I would even try to get them involved. Sit down with them and say, hey mom, hey dad, let me show you what Shopify is. Let me show you like what this store is going to be look like. Here's what the setup is like. Here's my plan. And there's no guarantee they're going to go for it, but at least if they have a better idea of what they're giving their social security number to you for, and that you have a plan and that this is something you're serious about, I think you have a much better chance of getting them on board. One other piece of advice I would give you, and some people may disagree with this, if this is going to be a drop shipping store, I just really encourage you not to do it. There's so many issues with drop shipping. A lot of people view drop shipping as being less risky than ordering inventory. And, we can argue till we're blue in the face whether that's true or not, but ultimately to your parents, there's more risk. Reason being, having a 30-day shipping time, a 40-day shipping time, a 60-day shipping time, as is oftentimes the case with AliExpress and things like that, you're going to get a lot of returns. You're going to get a lot of credit card chargebacks. If I buy something from you and 30 days, 6 weeks later, I still don't have it, I'm either going to demand a refund or I'm going to do a credit card chargeback. Now, when I do that credit card chargeback, not only is Stripe or PayPal or Shopify going to give me my money back, the product has already been sent out to me. So you're out your money, you're out the product, and in the case of a chargeback, I think there's normally about a $37 fee. So, you get 3 chargebacks, that's what, $107, $110, something like that, and your parents are on the hook for that money. So if this is a drop shipping store, I would recommend saving up some money to where you can buy inventory. It doesn't have to be a crazy amount of inventory. It doesn't have to be expensive products. Obviously to start a full-fledged e-commerce business, it can cost thousands of dollars. But if you find some, cheap items on AliExpress, you could buy 10, 15, 20 pieces of inventory of a couple different products and roll out a store for less than a couple $100. And that way, I think there's a lot less risk. Even if you do get scammed, even if you do get a chargeback, at that point, all you're out is the inventory. You're not out the inventory and the money, so to speak. And so I think that might be a less risky way of approaching your parents with this. Now, in terms of payment processors, I do know PayPal at one point had a student account. I did a little bit of research on these PayPal student accounts before making this video, and ironically, I think either yesterday or today, like April 26th or 27th, of 2018, they're actually discontinuing it. And I think either today or tomorrow is like the last day to get your money off the card. Now, I never had a student account. I don't really know how it works. I don't even know if it would have worked for e-commerce. I think it may have been like a debit card specifically linked to your parents, where your parents could send you money. I don't know that you'd actually be able to use it in an e-commerce environment. But either way, that's no longer available. I do know, I'm pretty sure, it's been a while since I set up a new Shopify store, but normally Shopify doesn't ask you for a social security number until you've done over $20,000, and I believe 200 sales. I know that's when they report on you, but from hearing about people doing stealth accounts on PayPal and things like that in the past, I'm pretty sure PayPal will let you do up to $20,000 in transactions before they demand a social from you. I don't know what they have in their terms of service about you needing to be 18. I would imagine they do have something. I mean, ultimately, if you really wanted to, and I wouldn't encourage you to do this if it's against their policy, but ultimately, I don't think Shopify Payments or PayPal is really going to even check to see if you're 18. But that said, it would suck if you roll out a successful store and then 3 months down the road you're doing a little bit higher volume, your store comes under a manual review, they realize you're not 18, and maybe they freeze the money, they shut down your store, whatever else. So ultimately it would be best to get this set up properly in the right way. If your parents aren't on board, maybe you could get like I don't know, if you have an older friend, an older cousin, grandparent, aunt, uncle, maybe somebody like that would be interested in partnering with you on the store and helping you out with that. If that doesn't work, I mean, there are a million ways to make money online, and I've talked about this before. At times, I feel like I'm beating a dead horse talking about not everybody needs to do Shopify. Not everybody needs to do Shopify. But ultimately, not everybody needs to do Shopify. The vast majority of Shopify stores fail. I mean, yeah, that's true of all businesses. But I see a lot of people rushing into Shopify just because it's the fad of the day. It's what everybody's doing. There's sites like TextBroker where, I had one other thought on the e-commerce store. So, cryptocurrency. I don't think this is really feasible, but just to throw it out there, one of the beautiful things about cryptocurrency is it's a permissionless system. So if I want to get a merchant processing account, they have to approve me. If I want to get a PayPal account, they have to approve me. They can shut my account down. They can tell me we won't give you an account if you live in this country. We won't give you an account unless you are this old. With banks, you can't have an account unless you have this much money in it. With cryptocurrency, a 6-year-old could go set up a Bitcoin wallet and start taking payments. So the one way of receiving payments that ultimately nobody could tell you that you couldn't do is cryptocurrency. Unfortunately, cryptocurrency has not experienced wide enough adoption that you're going to have a good amount of customers. Like if all you're taking is cryptocurrency, not enough people use cryptocurrency for you to run a successful store. So that's the downside. Maybe that'll change in the future, but for now, it's probably not a super feasible idea. But like I said, there are a ton of ways to make money online. There's a site called TextBroker, I believe it's called, and you can get paid anywhere from like a penny to 10 cents a word to write articles. If you want to write articles for people, I think that would be a great learning experience. It'd be a way to make some money. A lot of affiliate marketing programs do require that you have a PayPal account. However, there are a lot of affiliate marketing programs that all you need is a bank account. There's a lot of affiliate marketing programs, especially in the cryptocurrency space, that pay you out in cryptocurrency. They don't want you to fill out a 1099. They don't want anything from you. So if you wanted to sign up for an affiliate program like that, I think like Binance has an affiliate program. KuCoin has an affiliate program. Cryptopia has an affiliate program. Trezor, Ledger both have affiliate programs. Those are affiliate programs that I know for sure, for a fact, that you could definitely join even if you're under 18. There's a lot of other affiliate programs that don't ask you to fill out info or whatever, so you could join those. I think affiliate marketing would be a great way to, not only for 16-year-olds, but really for anybody. That's kind of how I got my start in e-commerce. Is I started blogging and doing digital products and doing affiliate marketing, and that's kind of what led me into e-commerce. I've talked about this before I ever got into selling hoverboards and hoverboard parts. I was an AliExpress affiliate selling hoverboards. AliExpress is another one that's not going to ask you for a 1099 or a social like that. So AliExpress is another affiliate program you could join. But before I started selling hoverboards, I got started in it as an affiliate marketer. I actually had a lot of success. I was making a lot of money. I think I made $800 my first month, and for the next couple months was making over $500 a month. And I was like, okay, this looks promising. If I can make good money making 8% of a sale through AliExpress, imagine if I'm selling my own products and I'm making 20 or 30, 40% margins, or in some cases even 300% margins. Think about how much more profitable that could be. So I think affiliate marketing and just doing anything in the online realm is a great learning experience and a great way to build a lot of the skills that you need to do e-commerce. Like if you're going into e-commerce day one, having no skills with copywriting, no skills with internet marketing, no skills with setting up websites, like there's a steep learning curve and it's going to take you a lot of time to get up and running. If you've done affiliate marketing, if you've built websites, done content marketing, played around with PPC ads and things like that before, now when you go start affiliate marketing, you're much better positioned to have success in it. You have a lot of the skills that you need. And even furthermore, if whatever you were doing affiliate marketing with is somewhat related or connected to what you open your store with, you already have a built-in audience, emails, traffic, etc. So, let's just say, for example, you want to open up a store that sells like camping goods. Imagine if you started like a YouTube channel, some social channels, and a blog and did affiliate marketing about the camping space. Like you're building up a following, you're building up readers, you're learning how to drive traffic, and then maybe a year down the road your parents see that you're taking this seriously, maybe they're willing to do it, or worst case scenario you're going to be 18 before you know it, and now you have 2 years worth of content and traffic and everything else built up, and you can use all that to do your e-commerce store. So I know a lot of people are like, e-commerce or bust, I want to open my store today, but in reality, like doing affiliate marketing, doing something else, starting a blog, that's all building up and working on that same goal that you're working on to set up a store. So that would be my advice. I would try some different online hustles before you get into e-commerce, especially if you don't have an adult to do it for you. But again, like I said, text broker, various affiliate programs. I'm not sure if you could have a Fiverr if you're under 18. You may need a PayPal account, but that's another option. Freelancing, you can put ads on Craigslist or social media. I'll write copy for you. If you have any graphic design skills, I'll do graphic design for you. A lot of different possibilities there. One other thing you could do, I'm not sure if you have any interest in like graphic design and t-shirt sales and things like that. Amazon merch may or may not require you to be 18 years old. I'm not sure, but there really is no risk of loss there. Like literally you upload designs. If those designs sell, Amazon pays you for them. At the end of the year, yeah, you are going to owe taxes, but there's really zero risk of loss. So even if you have to get your parents involved in that, I think they may be more comfortable because there's literally no way that you could cost them money. But any of you guys out there who are teenagers and maybe have started stores with your parents or found a workaround or whatever else, feel free to drop a comment in the comment section below. Maybe it'll help Jetto out. And for anybody watching, anybody who watches the channel, if you guys have any suggestions for Jetto or any other 16-year-old who wants to start a business, heck, maybe even some of you guys out there are parents with teenage kids, how would you like your child to approach you and try to get you involved in helping him start a store? How could Jetto go about asking his parents in a fashion that would make him more comfortable? Whatever advice you have for him, drop it in the comments section below. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed it, give it 2 thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button below. We're closing in on 78,000 subscribers, trying to get to that 100 and get the silver play button. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you on the next video.